Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Harif Danish bin Abdul Khalid and I will start the presentation for today. So, IKEA home furnishing retailer that was the world's largest seller of furniture in the early 21st century, operating more than 300 stores around the world. IKEA specialized in low price goods, sold whenever possible in compact flat pack for for in-home assembly by the customer. IKEA was founded in 1943 in Sweden and still flaunts its origins. Store exteriors are decorated in the colors of the Swedish flag, which is blue and yellow. In-store restaurant serves Swedish food and the company's product carry Swedish names, but its headquarters now are in the Netherlands. IKEA is not owned by shareholders. Instead, it is controlled through a number of operating companies, holding companies, and non-profit profit foundations.
Hi, I'm Noshaira Natasha. Will present the quality tools that have been implemented by the company. IKEA had implemented Pareto chart, cause and effect diagram, flow chart, and control chart. However, to make it short, I will just explain 2 out of 4 tools. The first one is the Pareto chart. Pareto chart is used to establish priorities and effectively sort out what problem or cause of problem to pursue first. In Pareto chart in IKEA, the highest problem is late delivery, so IKEA will focus of effort will be at the delay in the deliveries for customers. In addition, IKEA should concentrate on 3 other key problems: the challenge of refund by customer, delivery of damaged item, and inadequate customer communication. The second tool is flowchart. It is a chart that can show unexpected complexity, problem areas, redundancy, unnecessary loops, and where simplification may be possible. The order and delivery process that is shown from figures starts from placing the order from the customer until receiving it. The process starts with ordering an item, then checking the availability of the item. If the item is not available, there will be a delay in the order because it will be ordered from the manufacturer. On the other hand, if the item is available, then the employees will schedule a delivery time for the customer and the order will be processed once the payment is made. Finally, the delivery stage. The process is done by delivering the item. If there will be a delay for any reason, the customer will be informed before the delivery day with an explanation of the delay reason. But if the customer is not satisfied with the service or the reasons of the delay, he or she can contact the customer service and complain about it. Then a further action will be taken by top management.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Zamir Ashraf bin Zabah. Today I will present the reason IKEA uses tool QC, that is quality control. There are 4 tools that IKEA use. The 4 tools are Pareto chart, cause and effect diagram, flow chart, and control chart. I will start with the Pareto chart. IKEA use Pareto chart to display the Pareto principle in actions, arranging data so that the few vital factors that causing most of the problems reveal themselves. Next, cause and effect diagram. The purpose IKEA used the diagram is to summarize the major causes of each issue and to identify potential root causes in an orderly and systematic approach. Third, flowchart. IKEA used these tools to ensure that all the different stages in the flow processes are included in the improvement process, and this stage are in some kind of logical sequence. If there is a problematic flow in the process, IKEA can identify it by using the flowchart. Finally, the control chart. The implementation of this control chart gave IKEA a better understanding of the improvement that were made in the process.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nora binti Saidin. So in IKEA, they use the Pareto chart. So in IKEA, they use the Pareto chart, which is the advantage of Pareto chart is effectively sort out what's problem of causes of problem to pursue first. It rank data classification in descending order from left to right, and Pareto can be distinguished from histogram by the fact that its horizontal scale is categorical, whereas histogram are numerical. So the second tool is cause and effect diagram, which is a simple graphical method for determining the relationship between variable and analyze and collect data to identify the most likely causes of a problem and analyzing actual condition to improve quality, reduce cost, and maximize efficiency. Okay, tool number 3 is flowchart, which is all parties can begin on the same page. And second is mapping, identify the sequence of activity or the flow of material and information in a process. And all parties involved can begin with the same understanding of the process. The fourth one is control chart, which is determine the capability of a process by monitoring it and similarly when it out of control. And second, monitor and detect process variation over time. Observe the pattern within the plotted point. The pattern indicate possible causes which can help you find possible solution. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Iman Daniel bin Razman, and I want to present about disadvantage of implementing the tools for IKEA company. For the first disadvantage for the Pareto chart is in Pareto analysis, root cause analysis cannot be performed on its own. There is a need for a tool such as root cause analysis tool to determine or identify the underlying causes or major causes of a problem. It does not indicate the severity of any flaw or problem. It solely displays qualitative information, and Pareto analysis cannot be used in every situation. It is only applicable in certain circumstances. And next is for disadvantage for cause and effect diagram. The brainstorming process might generate both irrelevant and important possible causes, resulting in time waste and confusion. It's also complex diagram with several components might result in a random jumble that is difficult to depict in a fishbone diagram. It also may show multiple concerns via categories and sublevels, making the problem appear large and a solution appear elusive. Next is for disadvantage for flowchart. The flowchart is expensive to create and complex to use and administer. Next is flowchart are not intended for human-computer interaction, and the complex logic of the program logic might be fairly difficult to sketch out using multiple specified form at times. The flowchart gets convoluted and clunky in this situation. And last but not least, for disadvantage for control chart can be utilized incorrectly if the wrong sample group or process parameter or output is selected. It's also incorrect judgments might be made if the variance connected with the firm measuring system is not understood. Last but not least, control chart are often and importantly utilized to assess company process capabilities. Control chart can only communicate the present state of the process. That's all.
So to conclude, the tools that IKEA implemented, which is Pareto chart, cause and effect diagram, flow chart, and control chart, has helped IKEA to identify the problem and has helped IKEA to generate ideas, help IKEA to understand the maze, to establish control procedure, and also help IKEA to understand the maze to hold the gains. That's all from us. Thank you.